Now we will see serial in, serial out 4-bit verilog code and linear test bench. Okay, serial in, serial out 4-bit functionality. Okay, by using, first we will see right shift operator. We will do this by using a right shift operator. Okay, for this right shift operator, most probably I'm going to use concatenation method. Okay, serial in. Now here I am created one module and I declared one name for my module serial in. Now when it comes to inputs, I am declaring as clock, reset, and serial in. Serial in is nothing but one input and one output, right? So I am declaring my input as Si. When it comes to output, I am declaring as S0. Okay. Now here we are taking a 4-bit, right? So here I am just taking as a one temporary register with that same size. Read on to is nothing but a 4-bit, right? Here I am declaring one more procedural block. Whenever passage happens, it has to be triggered. If reset equals to 1, at that time I am just making my temp equals to 0. Okay, it means my reset is active low. Whenever reset equals to 0, at the time only my circuit has to be performed. Here we are doing for right shift, right? So here I am just taking my temp. Here I am just using concatenation operator 2 down to 0 and I am giving Si. Okay, and here I am giving Sn keyword and I am assigning S0 to temp of 3. How it will perform this is my code, right? Design code. Here I am saving with mm, serial in .v. Okay. Now I will explain how it will works. Okay. Here I am just opening my paint. For example, if I am passing for every passage block, I am passing like this. Consider 1, 0, 0, 0. Initially, my temp holds all the zeros. Okay. If you observe here, my logic is Si should be stored here. Okay. It means this temp holds 4-bit size, right? Now I will write same thing here. Temp equals to concatenation temp of 2 down to 0, right? Temp of 2 down to 0 and we are giving Si. Okay. Now on the first cycle, we are giving this as an input. Okay. At that time, this input comes here and it will store like this in the temp, this variable. Okay. Now when it comes to second cycle, already my temp has this 3 values, right? We are considering here these 3 values. So we are getting 0, 0, 1 and next clock cycle output is 0, right? So it comes here. When it comes to next clock cycle, 0, 1, 0 and what will be the next input? 0. On the next clock cycle, 1, 0, 0, what will be the next input? 0, right? It will comes here. What we are assigning, this is temp of 0. This is temp of 1. This is temp of 2. This is temp of 3, right? So by seeing this code, we are assigning temp of 3 to S0. It means most probably if we use that same number, we have to get our output as 1. We will check that one. Okay. Now we have to write a test bench for it. When it comes to test bench, what are the input where comes that we have to take as a reach? Okay. Clock, reset, and Si. Okay. When it comes to output, we have to take as YF. Now I am going to instantiating my design in my TB. Okay. Here I am just giving a name as S1. My clock goes to clock. My reset goes to reset. At the same time, SI goes to SI. S0 goes to S0. Okay, my instantiation is completed. I am using my one initial and begin block. Here I am generating my clock because I have a clock, right? So I need to generate my clock. Initially my clock is 0. Forever #5 clock equals to negation of clock. It means my total time period of my clock is 10. Okay, and in this initial begin, I am just passing my inputs. Okay, I am just driving my inputs. First we will check with reset condition. I am giving my reset equals to 1. At this time it won't work, right? Because my reset condition is act to low according to 0. Now I am making it as 0. After 10 seconds of delay, I am passing SI equals to 1 tick B1. After again 10 seconds of delay, I am passing 0 #10. Right. Now if you observe here, we are passing the same number 1 0 0 0, right? Here I am just giving a and module. I just saved my code. Now we will compile our code. Vlog command is vlog and file name. File name is serial in .v, right? It is a v file. If you observe here, we are getting uh, one error. It's nothing but we'll check one more time. Okay, vlog serial serial dot serial in .v, right? This is our file, actual file. Now in 21st line, we are getting one syntax error. Okay, here we missed a dot. Okay, we have to just keep that dot here. Now it's compiled, right? Vlsi TB. Now I'm just adding my waves in the waveform. Now all the input and output pins were added here. I am just pressing a run. If you observe here, here I am making my on the next cycle. After 5 seconds, I am making my reset equals to 0. On the next posit cycle, I am passing 1. My first input is passed as 1. Here you can see it. On the next cycle, I am passing as 0. On the next cycle, I am passing as 0. On the next cycle, I am passing as 0. At the same time, I am getting my S out equals to 1, right? This is how we have to verify 4 bits serial in serial out. Okay.